Hi everybody, we're on page 44. This is a piece by Bela Bartok, who is from a really interesting part of the world. Right today it would be called Hungary, but when he lived there it was called Transylvania. And so he comes from the original vampire country. And his music often sounds, not this piece so much, but a lot of his music does have a very exotic sound with unusual scales that are not Western scales by any means. But this piece does use just a normal C pentascale in both hands. And it's called Legato Study. It's in his beginning book when he's first teaching students. He was a great piano teacher and he wrote 6 books of pieces for his students that graduate in difficulty. So this is in book 1 to learn to play legato with the phrasing. So let's first just read it. The hands are doing the exact same thing at the same time. So that makes it very easy. You don't really need to read both hands, both clefs. You could do a little cheat and just read your favorite clef and then copy it in the other hand. So let's try it. About 1, 2, ready, start on C. Keeps going. Now take a breath. Make sure everything's smooth and connected. Take a breath. 2, 3, 4, off. Okay, so this is all about just a smooth, connected sound, but don't also forget to take a breath in between the phrasings. So that's just a quick lift of the wrist. All right, now the other thing on this page that's fun, and I think you'll enjoy it, is that you can take a piece that's simple like this, where the hands are doing the same thing, and transpose it to a different key. So usually in class I'll have some student volunteer a key, and some people say F major, but let's take something a little bit easier right now. Let's just move it up a step to D major. And so first you're going to find your D, 5-finger pattern. Don't forget the F sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A. Now, you're going to read the intervals. So here's where intervallic reading is so important. Now, everything you're looking at is not going to be the note you're playing, but every interval will be accurate. So just pretend the first note is a D. Leave your hands in position and read the intervals. It's all seconds, so it's not that hard. 1, 2, starting on D. Here we go. Keep the F sharp prepared all the time. Move up. Say finger numbers, 3, 4, 5 in the right hand, 4, 3, 2, 2, third fingers, so it is easy to get lost in there if you start on the wrong finger on any of those phrases. So most of the phrases have the beginning fingers. You might want to, in measure 7, go ahead and put a 3 so that you know to start on your third finger in both hands there. Otherwise, all the other phrases have fingerings written. So that's transposition, and I recommend you just go and try, do it in E. So just go on up and try. That could be a really good warm-up. Instead of doing your pentascales, do this piece in each pentascale. Okay, so another case for intervallic reading. Yay.